packed auditorium of angry tenants was so raucous they overrode the efforts of the Guidelines Board, delaying the start of the meeting by 20 minutes. One of the two tenant representatives on the 9-member panel echoed the sentiments of those who live in rent-stabilized apartments.
I'm here tonight to advocate for a rent freeze on behalf of New York City tenants.
Quite a different tone when a landlord representative offered this proposal.
Apartments, 1-year renewal lease 2%, 2-year renewal lease 4%, sublet allowance 10%.
Tenants staged another demonstration, turning their backs on the board. But then came this proposal.
Apartments, 1-year renewal lease 1.5%, 2-year renewal lease 2.5%, sublet.
Tenant reaction was swift.
I'm really disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
I think a 1.5% increase and a 2.5% increase for 2-year leases is excessive. Tenants cannot afford a rent increase at all.
We don't make enough money to pay the rent.
As small as that 1.5 may appear, that adds up to money that they're going to have to make decisions. Am I going to pay my rent or am I going to buy my medication? Am I going to pay my rent or am I going to have enough food on my table for my family?
Sheila Garcia, a tenant representative on the panel, is fearful the increases will lead to more homelessness.
We heard from hundreds of tenants that they're struggling to pay every month's rent. Landlords are doing just fine. The impact is going to be more displacement.
Vito Signorelli represents the landlords.
With this board increasing rents by 1.5%, there is at least a little bit understanding that it takes money to operate buildings. Is it enough to operate buildings? Absolutely not. Not when costs have gone up 4.5% this year.
And the landlords are arguing that costs have skyrocketed over the past 5 years, while rents, they claim, have remained stagnant. So here it is, once again, the Rent Guidelines Board just a couple of hours ago approving 1.5% increase on 1-year leases, 2.5% on 2-year leases in the rent-stabilized apartments. Those new rates take effect October 1st. We're live tonight in the East Village. Marvin Scott, Pix 11 News. John Tamsen.